Hello, my name is Sarah, and I am going to talk about my marketing plan for the 5K run that I put together. This run will be held on September 26, 2020, and a little bit about the run and why I'm putting it on is the run is to support and raise funds for the local school sporting programs so that they can get new uniforms and all new equipment for this coming sporting season that they need and help the kids have a better season. So, this run will start at the Crazy Sister Marina in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, and the runners will run along Highway 17, turning into the Winding neighborhood and ending back at the Crazy Sister Marina for the after party with raffle tickets, drinks, food, games for kids, and a lot more. So the address for the marina is 4123 US 17 Business, Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, 29576. And I wanted to give a little bit of background information about the area where the event will be held for those of you who don't know much about it. So Murrells Inlet is actually the seafood capital of the Carolinas, which is pretty cool. And it's one of the oldest communities along the coast in South Carolina next to like Charleston and those other big cities that most people do know about. And Murrells Inlet used to be home to the people of the Waccamaw tribe, then was taken over and settled by John Morrell around 1731, who the area is most likely named after. So now onto the community we know about today. Murrells Inlet in 2017 had a population of 8,075 people, and the average age was 55. So it's an older community, but still all people of all ages live there. And the average household income was $51,667. And the average property value was $234,000. So a upper middle class older community, but it's a very together community. People really like to support each other. So the market I'm targeting for my plan is truly anyone of any age, but most likely school age parents and even grandparents of those children that go to schools. And this run is to support the schools, so primarily people with the school-age children and grandparents will likely participate, but like I said, Murrells Inlet is a very supportive community, and anyone is welcome to participate and support this cause. So for my marketing and advertising portion, I did my research for the advertising by calling the local TV station, ABC 15 WPDE, and I spoke with their business manager, Ms. Tiffany Winslow, and I asked Ms. Winslow about her station and the radio stations that she works with and how they handle advertising and things like that. I explained that this was for a school project, but that I needed real information. So she asked me what my event was and some information about it, and after telling her that my event was charitable for schools, and she said that the stations would run the ads for free, considering that these type of ads are ran as public service announcements through the stations. So knowing this information, it saves a lot of money for the organization that they would typically have to spend on advertising, but instead we can donate more to the schools for the kids. So the same goes for marketing my event for free on Facebook. Facebook is a great tool for getting your event out there, and it's free. It's an easy platform. Many people use it and share events they're interested in to invite and inform their friends and family, and I think it's one of the better platforms for my event to be advertised and marketed on. So since Murrells Inlet is such a supportive community, the type of public relation that I would attempt is community relations. I would do this because my run is supporting the community, and I need the community's support to make this run possible, like the sponsors and the runners who are contributing money as well by buying tickets for running and also the raffle tickets and things like that. So as for ticketing and actually making the money for my event, My goal is to have tickets for the runners priced at $10 per person. There will also be the raffle at the end, and I have recruited sponsors as well. So my sponsors would be Creek Rats, Drunken Jacks, Wahoo's, Bubba's Love Shack, Wickatuna, and Dick's Sporting Goods. And all of those, minus Dick's Sporting Goods, are actually restaurants on the Marsh Walk. So they're right there. They don't even have to go anywhere, basically. And with the tickets being priced at $10, I asked each sponsor to donate $500 along with the raffle tickets sold for $1. So my gross potential is projected at $12,137. And I came up with this number by looking at past events in Murrells Inlet and how many people attended the events. And the average attendance rate for these events was around 700 to 1,000 people. And if the same goes for my event, the median attendance rate would be around 850. And after some math and rounding numbers, I came up with my goal amount of $12,137. So if my sponsors are generous enough to donate the money, they will in return get their name out there and can also hand out marketing tools themselves to increase business. But since this event is held on the Marsh Walk, where all of these sponsors are, their business will increase that day from runners getting food and drinks and things like that. So after conducting a SWOT analysis, these were my findings. So my strengths would be that it is a charity event, so it's low cost to actually put on and make the event happen. A weakness would be other potential events on the same day in the same general area. We're not too far from Myrtle Beach down there, so there could be something going on in Myrtle Beach that could stop it, or something else in the Murrells Inlet area. Opportunities would be raising money for a great cause and getting people active, getting them outside, running, participating in outdoor activities, enjoying the weather, and all kinds of stuff like that. So I think the only threat would be weather, because since it is an outside event and we are planning a long time ahead, weather is unpredictable. We don't know, so we will have rain dates available for that. So I think this event will be successful for the purpose that I created it for, supporting the schools, getting in the new equipment that they need, because, kids really do enjoy getting those new uniforms. I played sports. I always loved getting a brand new uniform and not having to use old ones that were stained yellow and just gross. And new, basketballs, footballs, gym equipment, all kinds of things like that. And just getting people outside and getting them active. It's always good to be active, and when everyone comes together, it's always just a really great time, and I think this event will be very successful. So, yeah, thank you.